Toasters, it's me Toasty. This time I'm not using my happy birthday place for this, cause yeah. So for today's lesson, today's new tutorial, my pets are about to fight. Let me just today I'm going to teach you how to use tables and what they're useful for. So, for example, let's say we have a bunch of parts and they're all named Hector. Let's do that. They're all named Hector, as you can see in the Explorer here. This just looks very unorganized. All right, oh yeah, click detector. So we're gonna make a little button. It's gonna be like this, and then we're gonna insert a click detector. All right, there we go. We got click me to align all these Hectors. And yes, I spelled it like that, huh? All right, but anyway, oh, my pet's just yawned. Very nice. Let's get to this. Let's get to this. So we have our nice little click detector here. Well, in this part right here. And I'm going to teach you about local scripts too. I feel like that's a good idea. And hold on. Let's do Hector 1. This is going to be the first Hector. Yeah, that's his name. So we're going to insert a local script. This will be only running for the clients. It could only be inserted in Starter GUI, replicated first, and I'm pretty, oh yeah, the character scripts and the player scripts. Those are the only places it can be inserted to. So let's start off with local Hector table equals this. So that makes a new variable, and it's just going to be this, just a blank table with nothing in it. Oh yeah, so it's going to go through, okay, for index value in pairs workspace get children. Alright, so basically what this does is it's going to go through this table right here, which is everything that is in workspace. The parameters here are the index, the number that has been registered to the value in the table, because it's going through each object in the table. And then it's going to check if this is a base part, which is a part. So all these Hectors are parts. You can see class name part. So it's going to be a base part. A base part is like a union operation, mesh part, or just normal part, or even intersection. That's a new thing. If it is a base part, then it's going to go through another check if value.name equals Hector. And now this is new, you might notice. This is table.insert. Then it's gonna insert, so this is the table that is inserting this value into, which is the Hector table. If I'm talking too fast, you could always just pause or rewind if you want to understand more. But yeah, this is table.insert local first Hector equals workspace wait for child Hector 1. Yeah, and in this case, it's not actually looking for one Hector, it's looking for all Hectors. Because if I just put workspace.Hector, it's only going to go after one Hector. So that's why I'm going after all the Hectors, because my script wouldn't like it if I were to only mention one Hector, and that would be sad. Oh yeah, and just in case another Hector gets added, we'll do... The reason why I'm putting this if statement after the child is I don't know, so you know what, I'm gonna change this. Oh yeah, wait, I just noticed. Boom. And child name is Hector. Yeah, this is another way you could do it. You could just do this. Dots. Wait for child. Click detector. Dot mouse click. Connect function. By the way, the index is useless unless you want to use it for something that you actually want to use it for. Alright, now this is where I'm going to use the index value. So the index will be Hector equals 1. Okay, so for Hector equals 1, which is, okay, so I'm setting the Hector to 1, because that's going to be our index. For Hector equals 1, number of Hector table, do, local chosen hector equals hector table hector. Okay, I believe I got my script ready here. So, yeah. All right, let me give you a quick little walkthrough of what the script will do. So, there's the hector table, it's empty. The first oh, the first hector is hector 1, which is obviously right here cuz that's the one we're going to be basing the position off of. So, it's going to go through the workspace and then see if it's a base part and its name is hector, which is basically all of these, and then table inserts. It's going to insert the hector into the hector table right here, and then the child will be added. If a child is added and its name is hector and it's a base part, kind of the same as here, it'll insert it into the hector table. Pretty simple stuff, but then right here is where it gets a little complicated. It's going to wait for the button, and then it's going to wait for the click detector, and then it has a silly little function named mouse click connect function. So this is when the player clicks. It doesn't really specify a player, but that's not really useful for now because you could just see the parameters as you're scripting, but you can't on my screen because it's like that. So it's going to connect function. There would be a player parameter here, but I decided not to do that. And there's the little tweening value. So this is like a debounce. Or actually, let me put this here. Hold on. 5. Yeah, so this tweening value is like a little debounce, because if it's not tweening, then it's going to go true, and then after 5 seconds, it's going to go false. Task.wait. Now, that's something I have not talked about yet. Task.wait is for less delay, because back when I used wait, it did a little bit of delay. So there's some useful information for you. Now continuing on, for each hector in the hector table, it's going to be 1 because that's the index. The chosen hector is... Oh yeah, I never really got to this. When you put this for a table, it's gonna go after the number, because, for example, oh gosh, my pet almost fell. Here's how a table is going to be made, because Roblox Studio makes tables like that. So here's an example of what it'll look like. I'm pretty sure it's like that, right? I kind of forgot. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, this is more like it. It's something like that. Yeah, that's how a table works. You're gonna put this, then it'll go after the hector in that table based off of what index it's given. That took a while to explain, huh? But so this is the origin position of the chosen hector, because it's going to go back after that tween is finished, because it does variables don't always keep promises. It always changes. And then the pcall function, that is for safety, because just in case there's an error, then it won't print that out in the console, because if there was an error, the script would break and it wouldn't work. So there you go. Game get service TweenService. That's the service for tweening things, like moving things. This is a create tween chosen hector. That's the instance. And then the tween info, which is 1 second. Then the back easing style, the easing direction is out, all that stuff. And then here is a table right here. I'm using a table for this, or more like a dictionary. This is a dictionary. So position equals vector3.new. Vector3 is used for position values, and this is the value it will be tweening, the property it will be tweening, which is position. Vector3.new. Then we got all this vector stuff. We got XYZ. So this is the X, this is the Y, this is the Z. Then it's gonna add on to it. Oh no, okay. So of course this is just math. You don't really need to care about this, but 1.5 times hector. Yeah, the first hector is here. Just a reminder. I'm just gonna wait 5.5 seconds, because in case you didn't know, a table does yield, or a for loop does yield. So if it's gonna wait 0.5 and then move on to the next one. The task.delay is kind of like wait, but it doesn't yield the script. It just gives a function for it instead to later on function, if that makes sense. So then it's gonna go back to its original position, wait 5, tweeny false, boom. Okay, all right, let's test this Hector thing. Yoink. All right, so we got all our Hectors here. I forgot to anchor them, I think. Yep, there we go. Um, I have no idea what happened. Oh yeah, they're unanchored. All right, this will work, won't it? Okay, there we go. See, they just snap back to the original position, just like that. Magic. Click me to align all these Hectors. Boop. And there's your tutorial for Hector. Hector liked that. Hector wants you to click the like button. See, they're all so happy. Hold on, I have a silly little idea. I hope you have a toasty time, toasters. Keep on toasting. If you want to like the video and subscribe, you should do just that. Comment what tutorial I should do next if you want to see it. That would be really cool. Yes, yes, yes. Keep on toasting and peace out.